You do not have to struggle to succeed, okay? You are allowed to live a life of ease, of peace, of joy. You are allowed to take your time, to flow, to relax, to go at your own pace, and to put yourself first. This belief that we have to struggle in order to succeed, in order to get what we want, is outdated, okay? It needs to go. Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Melissa the Divine, and today's video is going to be about how to live a soft life, how to step into your soft girl era, and how to just embody peace, how to live a life of ease, a life of joy, a life of contentment. We are not glorifying struggle over here. We are not romanticizing struggle, because don't do that, okay? That's exactly what capitalism wants us to do. It wants us to believe that we have to work our entire lives in order to get crumbs. Baby, no. I'm gonna work for a short period of time and I'm gonna have an abundance of whatever the fuck I want. And that's just what I deserve. That's my birthright. Leading a soft life is really about stepping into your divine feminine energy, tapping into your femininity. And femininity is all about receptivity. It's all about flow. It's all about ease. The art of femininity is really the art of being. And that is what today's video is going to be about. Hard work was definitely something my parents stressed, like very much so. If I was sitting on the couch, relaxing, minding my own business, just doing my own thing, best believe my parents were gonna come over and give me something to do, because it just looked like I was so bored and I just absolutely was not just trying to relax and enjoy myself. No. You're sitting there, you're being lazy, I'm gonna give you something to do. What this ended up doing was creating a busybody out of me. Imagine anytime it seems like you're resting, you're being told that you need to do something. So what this created is me pretending that I was busy all the time in order to not be bugged and nagged and labeled as lazy. So this made me always feel like I had to be doing something, even when what I was doing was really nothing. You know what I mean? Like, you know, sometimes when you're just being a busybody, you're just doing stuff to do stuff. There's no real meaning behind what you're doing, until multiple rounds of burnout and near mental breakdowns made me realize that I need peace. I need to relax. I need to chill out sometimes, and I need to give myself the space to recharge, to restore my energy, and to just reflect, to just be still. This showed up for me in anxiety. I had crippling anxiety about certain things. I would just be super anxious about stuff. I would feel overwhelmed. Overwhelmed was a feeling that I experienced a lot when I was kind of more so in my masculine energy. So many roles are put on me and I just felt, oh my God, overwhelmed. And these symptoms showed in physical ways for me. I remember there were multiple times at the end of last year and the beginning of this year when I went to the hospital for chest pains, and every single time I went, the doctor was like, nothing's wrong with you. Maybe it's just anxiety. Like, multiple times they're like, hey, like, your heart rate is, everything we're looking at is stellar. You are a very healthy young woman. Everything's fine. You might just be anxious. And I would be like, what? And in my body, this materialized as a real feeling. To me, I feel like I'm damn near about to have, you know, I got heart problems or something. Lo and behold, I'm getting checked. They're doing all these scans and they're telling me I am completely fine. This is anxiety. That's when I knew that stress was taking a physical toll on me. Being overwhelmed, feeling anxious was taking a physical toll on me that no longer was something that was just in my head. This made me realize, okay, like, my literal health depends on me finding more peace and finding more relaxation in my life. And this is when I started my soft girl era. This is when I started to embody that receptivity and embody that flow and that ease and that peace. And that is when I realized I don't have to suffer to succeed. And I'm still on this journey of like fully allowing myself to relax and be at peace and like chill out sometimes, not always be in burnout mode. This life of being overwhelmed and boom, 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 go, 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 be this for this person, be this for that person, had me overwhelmed, stressed out, and going to the hospital. What is a soft life? I really want to define this for you guys so you understand what it is we're talking about, what we're trying to embody here. Once again, a soft life is a life of ease, of flow, of peace, understanding that there are times when you don't even have to lift a finger to get what you want. It's about not forcing things and allowing things to come to you, allowing things to flow to you. And check out my last video about how to stop forcing things. It's working against you. Check out that video to understand why forcing things, chasing things, going your hardest for things that are not in alignment with you is just a waste of your time, and you could be using your time much more wisely. I will link it down below so you guys can check that out. It's about not putting up with bullshit as well. Saying, you know what, I know that I want to live a life of peace, of relaxation, and if bullshit comes to me, I ain't got the time. Not forcing your way into situations, not forcing things that aren't serving you, and not carrying the weight in relationships, not being the person who holds the relationship on your back and is struggling, walking. F any relationships that look like that, okay? Cancel them and throw them in the trash. It's really about putting yourself first and carving out that space for the life that you know that you want. So how do you tap into this energy? Step one is first start with how you would envision a life of ease. This is how you can make this like really apply to you specifically. It's important to not try to copy what everyone else is doing and what you see. Take inspiration from people by all means, but try to make this really unique to you and like what peace and relaxation looks like for you. This is gonna look different for everybody. Envision a simplistic, easy, go with the flow version of your life right now. Be creative and get to have fun and really envision what this is gonna look like for you. How does it feel? What are you doing? You can start to do a practice called scripting, which is where you write about a future moment as if it is in the present. So you're gonna envision it and write it down as if it's happening right now. So script about this, write about what you're doing, how you're feeling, envision that peace and that relaxation in your life. This is gonna help motivate you to go after this life. This is gonna help motivate you to make this like a real lifestyle change and not just, you know, a little something you see on Instagram. This is gonna help make this specific for you. You can start to bring in other sources. It can help to make a Pinterest board. It can help to make a different type of vision board. But I just first say that you should envision it yourself. So this is like your journey. This is not about anybody else. This is about you. The next step is putting yourself first. This is a huge step and this is super important. You're gonna have to be a little bit selfish. There's gonna be people you have to tell no to. There's gonna have to be people that you get comfortable with letting down. Living this soft life is not, it's about taking all the weight and shackles that we put on ourselves to be a certain way and just allowing yourself to be free. So being free sometimes comes with being selfish. Someone asks you to do something and you know deep down you really don't want to do it. Don't go there and be that grumpy person who pulls up to do something you knew damn well you didn't want to do. It's irritating and it's just not worth it. Just be honest with the person and say, hey, I'm not going to do it. I'm busy. Whatever it is you have to do, stop taking on more than you can handle. Be selfish about your time and about your energy, period. No more overcommitting, no more putting yourself last, no more putting the weight of the world and everybody else on your shoulders. The point of this is to nurture yourself. Put yourself first. In order to be the best version of yourself, you have to put yourself first. In order to be the best that you can be for everyone else, you have to put yourself first. You gotta be a little selfish, okay? You show up so much better in the world when you're genuinely taking care of yourself. It shows. This is where creating a morning routine for yourself is gonna be super, super crucial, because having that morning routine, having that time in the beginning of the day when you know this time is just for me, this time no one can interrupt, no one can take away from me, this time is whatever I make it. This is a great way to put yourself first because it makes you carve out a little bit of time for yourself that sometimes we often don't do. Some of us carve out no time for ourselves and we are just go for everybody. Go check out my morning routine because I go more in depth about like what I do and like how I connect with myself. But just adopt a morning routine, try to journal, try to meditate, try to do yoga, spend time with yourself and just do the things that you like. Next step about putting yourself first is putting your goals and your priorities at the forefront. You know you want a healthy, loving relationship, so you are going to accept nothing less. If something comes to you and it is not healthy, it's not loving, throw it back to the street. And if it's not giving that, it's not gonna work. If you know you want a healthy, loving relationship and you're messing with a toxic ass person, the two clearly don't mix. And the last part of this step is just carving out and making the time to do the things that you love, whether that be doing your makeup every day, whether that be going on a run every day. Carving out that time to make sure you're doing the things that you love, to make sure you're nurturing yourself, is a humongous part about living this soft life. The next step in the process of how to live a softer life, how to live a life of ease, is to balance your masculine and feminine energies. Like I was saying in the beginning, this journey is really about tapping into your feminine. We all have masculine and feminine energies within us, whether you're a man or a woman, that doesn't matter. These energies exist within all of us. When you are in go, 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 creation mode, get to the bag mode, that's your masculine. And when you're in chill, relax, receiving, flow energy, just being, that is your feminine energy. Our society has been shaped by masculinity, and this makes us, for the most part, feel pressured to align with this go, go, go energy. It makes us feel like we have to struggle, like we have to always grind. Stepping into your feminine energy is about romanticizing things, okay? And that's gonna be a video I have coming up next about how to realistically romanticize your life. But this is what the feminine is all about, taking what's there and making it beautiful. It's about making beauty out of what's available to you. Turn your life, turn your surroundings into something beautiful. Romanticize every moment, romanticize every experience, okay? Make everything you do as if it's a work of art. This is feminine energy. This is about taking a home that has a few things, like one poster and like 3 flowers, and making it bomb and dope and beautiful. From cleaning your apartment to working out, all of these things are a work of art. Stop making everything so damn serious. Everything is worthy of being romanticized. This step is about receiving love, receiving help, okay? This is a big one. A lot of us struggle to receive help. If someone's offering to help you, accept that help, unless you know it's dangerous or there's like unhealthy strings attached. For the most part, accept help if you know it's genuine. A lot of times we associate feminine energy with being tamed and being timid and being, passive. Feminine energy is actually that young, wild, and free energy. Feminine energy is that expressiveness that is just comfortable with who they are. Feminine energy is loving yourself as you are and being unapologetically you. If you don't like me, I'm just gonna move on. I don't have to argue. We don't have to do the rah-rah back and forth. I'm gonna own and be true to myself. Always. It's about leaving the worrying to the masculine. And I don't mean to say we're leaving the worrying to the men, but we're leaving the worrying and the stress and the go, go, go energy to when we are in our masculine energy. Feminine energy is being, masculine energy is doing. So when you know that you are just being and relaxing, this is when you tap into your feminine. And like for me, when I do my morning routines, I am full blown in my feminine energy. I'm connecting with myself, I'm flowing, I'm just like going with whatever comes. But then I know I gotta get to the bag, I know I gotta get some money. So now I'm in go mode, now I'm in my masculine energy. So I'm not saying we're leaving the stress to men, I'm saying we're leaving the stress to masculine energy. Be intentional about when you're in your masculine and when you're in your feminine. You're a soft, delicate flower, okay? Nurturing yourself with good food, surrounding yourself with good people. Treat yourself as if you're your own child. Sometimes we have to reparent ourselves. Start to treat yourself as if you are your own child. You are the person that you have to look after. What do you like to do? What's your aesthetic? Do you like to get cute every day? Do you like to do your hair, jewelry, whatever your vibe is? Follow that. Next tip is to block out toxicity. So this is obviously easier said than done. We all experience toxicity, whether you are trying to live a soft life or not. But the point is, when you live that soft life, it's really like, I'm not going places where I know I'm just tolerated. Stop going places where you're tolerated or where you're even hated. Go places where you're celebrated. Don't allow negative comments to influence your actions. Do not allow toxicity and outside noise to block you. This is like kind of having tunnel vision. When you are in living your soft life, you really don't have time for that. You acknowledge, ooh, there might be some shade thrown over there, but ooh, we're picking these glasses back up and we're keeping it pushing, because what is feeding into toxicity? You're overworking yourself for what? For drama? For bullshit? For haters? No, it's not worth it, baby. Let go of those people that you know are toxic, that you know you have to overexert yourself for. Let them go. Let go of that toxic ex. This is also about working through your own toxicities and your own negativity. We all have toxic traits at the end of the day, and sometimes we can use our toxic traits against ourselves. So just make sure you're not being your own worst enemy and you're not self-sabotaging. Our final step in this process is adopting an abundance mindset and remembering that you are always supported. This is the most important part in how to live a soft life, because you are understanding that you are abundant. The reason you can be so soft and delicate is because you know it's taken care of. You know you're supported. You know you got it. You know there's more than enough to go around. Let go of that lack and poverty mindset, okay? Let go of that mindset that makes you feel like you can't spoil yourself. Let go of that mindset that makes you think that you can only spoil yourself after you've worked extremely hard. That you can only spoil yourself to reward yourself for hard work. Reward yourself just because. Spoil yourself just because you deserve it, because you exist, because you just are amazing. Spoil yourself on a Monday. Don't wait till the end of the week to spoil yourself every single time. Spoil yourself on a Monday. How about that? Understand that even through tough times, things are gonna be difficult, things are gonna happen, but remembering at the end of the day that you're supported. At the end of the day, we are spiritual beings living this human experience. Therefore, there's a piece of spirit of the creator within you, and you are capable. You've got this. You are supported. So work with what you have available to you right now. Like I said, this energy is about making magic out of what you have already, about making magic out of your life. And that is all I've got. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, that you find these tips helpful or useful, that this is something you apply for yourself, that you try to live a soft life. Comment down below any suggestions that you have, any things that you do that make you feel soft and delicate. And for me, it's my skincare routine. I love my skincare routine. Oh my God, it just makes me feel so lush because I have my 5 steps, and I'll just do my wash, my serum, my treatment, my moisture. Like, I just love my skincare. It makes me feel so amazing. And I've realized that's something that I am going to invest in for myself. In my soft girl era, I don't care how much I spend on skincare because I love it. I value it. But yeah, comment down below some things that you do to live a soft life, some things that you do that bring you ease and peace and flow. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up and to subscribe to this channel. And remember, you do not have to struggle to succeed. Mwah.
We can get away, come chase beach views and then every day. All you wanna hear is an